But 1 minute I'm fucking buzzing. It's like fight scenes. Next minute I'm almost in tears.
Yeah.
Next minute I'm cracking one out. It's fucking with my emotions. And I just...
Hear me out. A picture of my front door is not confirmation that you've delivered my fucking parcel. Tell me I'm wrong.
I agree.
If the parcel's in front of your front door...
No, I disagree.
It's not a safe place.
Yeah.
When you specify safe place to a delivery company and they just ignore it and plonk it on your front door that every single driver passing by your house can see, then that's not delivered.
I totally agree.
That's dumped on your doorstep.
What's stopping someone just coming past and thinking, I like
exactly.
that? Yeah.
There is nothing.
Or even worse, what's stopping the delivery driver taking the photo and then taking the parcel back with him?
Well,
my ring doorbell. God help me if I didn't have one. He could just do that. I could have.
You know what you should do when every time?
That's probably why they became so popular, wasn't it?
You know what you should do every time it happens? Just say, I've not received my package.
I've done it a couple of times and got my money back.
Yeah, there you go then.
Yeah.
Every single time, bro.
What's your problem?
Fuck them.
Yeah, but it's just laziness. It's just like, not being funny, how easy can your job be?
Where's your safe place?
You're taking it from...
Amazon drivers.
No, but I get it. I get they're very busy people and they've got to do so many drops a day.
Yeah, you backtrack.
I like how you picked Amazon. It could have been anybody.
It's Amazon, isn't it? Don't be daft.
9 times out of 10. Like every single one.
They just volley it.
Every Amazon driver.
Say, every single delivery driver, company, fucks it up in their own unique little way, don't they? Like, and every driver will full on fucking try and get it over your roof.
They will
and just
volley
fucking launch it, yeah. And then you've got Amazon guys who just drop it on the doorstep, take a picture and fuck off. And yeah, it's utter bollocks, isn't it?
Royal Mail just frisbee it from the car, don't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, that's not confirmation of delivered.
Royal Mail, like, get your box, fold it into about 8 pieces so they can get it through the letterbox.
No, what they do, they get out the van, put it on your drive, and play football with it on the way to your door and just kick it around everywhere.
Keep you up is in the shorts.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of Ventura, that does. Remember that? At the start, we're just kicking it.
But yeah, I think...
I don't know, what's your safe place?
The side gate.
What's your safe place? My bedroom.
Anywhere that's not in view.
Under the bed.
Anywhere that's not in view of the general public.
Should you have to buy like a safe place box to put it in?
No, because it specifies down the side gate.
Okay. Did you leave side gate open? Not unlocked?
Yeah, unlocked.
You sure?
Not open, unlocked.
Okay.
But it's out of sight, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Someone walking past just sees a fucking package on the doorstep.
But how do I know you haven't got like a 50 kilo fucking dog behind that gate?
You don't.
Exactly. I ain't risking that. I'm going to put it on your fucking doorstep.
Well, there'd be a sign on there saying beware of the dog. Because I'm considerate like that.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't believe you're sticking up for him.
Anyway, he owns a cat. He's not going to go to a fucking 50-kilogram dog, is he, from a cat?
Exactly. My cat...
Well,
his first dog will definitely be a Chihuahua or a Dachshund.
No, it definitely won't. Definitely won't.
He said the same about a cat.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I mean, we can agree that it won't be up to me. So. Whatever we get, I just have to say yes.
Yes,
I can't.
Wanted a Chihuahua anyway, dickheads. Gangster dog.
Well, should we kick this thing off then? Any wins for the week?
Kill, kick the thing off, yeah, I finally ordered a skip.
Well done.
So finally can sort out all the waste and stuff in the garden.
That must be a great feeling every time you put something in it. I love getting rid of shit. Like, it's a thrill.
It reminds me, Squish said, tell Fish to come and get his fucking tent down, because if the skip comes before it's down, it's going in the fucker.
Do you know why I'm not worried? Because she ain't taking that down.
Well, I don't know, mate. I would say the same, but then I've seen her move fucking like 7-foot wardrobes and fucking 150-kilogram beds and that just on her own while I'm at work. When she gets something in her head, she gets superhuman strength. And yeah, my win and my fail kind of merged, to be honest.
Go on then.
Me and Carl went for beers. The win is we went for beers. The fail is we went for beers on a school night.
Oh, right. That day.
Don't do that again. That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
I don't know why I let him talk me into it. I don't know why you came and still let him talk me into it. You should have talked me to one side and said, Josh, you know this is a bad idea.
We talked ourselves into it. Shut up.
Have you seen that?
Don't try to save face because your missus is watching this. We cheersed our pints and went, well, fuck it, this is where we are.
You know what it reminded me? It reminded me when I look back, like so many random shit just happened. And it reminds me of, the Hangover montage clip where it's going through just random clips of that. That's what it reminded me of. It was just weird. It was the weirdest night ever.
You know the planned nights tend to just be average at best.
Yeah, true.
You know the random ones.
Yeah.
Like
they're the most famous ones, aren't they?
It was just a proper dive of a pub as well. I said to at one point I went to Carl and says, "I've just been to the pub. I've just been to the bar, and there's a guy at the bar." I said, he looked like a local, and then this other guy walked up to him and he was there with his pint. He went, "Dave."
Me, Dave.
He went, and the other guy was like, "John." And that was it. I was like, what the fuck's happening? It's like caveman. Me, Dave. You, John.
It must have been the same guy, because when I went up to the bar, I just looked at him and went, "You all right?"
Yeah, literally.
And I went, "Yeah, I'm Sam, mate." You went,
"Did he have a rum and coke?"
Yeah, that's
definitely
him.
But yeah, Ed was gone. And to be honest, I've got a little hear me out that's a bit further on that leads directly to that.
But I'm taking no responsibility. You two were both too far gone by the time I got there.
What time did you even come? Because
was it before or after the tip flew off the end of my queue? Because I was in a world of shit on Sunday.
His face was like, "Where's my fucking tip?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I'm choking metal.
That's got to be his loss for the week, going to fetch his queue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he was getting dicked at pool, so he had to go home and get his own queue.
That was embarrassing.
And then lost every single game after it.
In fact, I should have put that in the win.
Yeah.
I was shit at ball and I was smashing it.
To be fair, I'm on a.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm on a good streak competitively, but every time I want a casual game, I get fucking.
That's
dicked.
right. You use all your talent.
Yeah. No, even on a Sunday, we have like an hour before where we practice. Yeah. I lose every single game, and then when it comes to actually playing the competitive game, I win.
It's my time to shine.
It is. It's weird. It's weird.
Can anyone confirm?
Yeah, just making up stories, bro.
The ball team confirm. They're not here to confirm, but they could definitely confirm. If I called them and they all came now, they could definitely confirm.
Do it now.
I don't think they will. I think they're all busy.
They're all busy.
Everyone's got their own lives, man.
Why pushing this? Why pushing it?
Yeah, don't put pressure on me, man. Says to do a podcast. Fucking hell.
What was your win, Kyle?
What's your fucking win?
That's an interrogation.
And I'm panicking. I'm going to lose my spot on the team.
No, my win. It's my nan and granddad reached 60 years married.
That's a big feat.
Which is fucking massive.
Big feat.
They got married on the day that England won the World Cup. And they all listened to it on the radio at the reception. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, 60 years. 60 years.
I wonder if one day we'll get to that point and we'll talk about listening to Villa in the Champions League beat Bayern Munich. Maybe. I know. Maybe. It's not quite as big as the World Cup, I guess. But
and that was your wedding day as well.
That's what. That was the point. Yeah. That is a big feat, though.
It's a big feat, yeah. And it was good for them because it was good to get all the family together. And yeah, it was great. It was nice to see a load of people and have a good time, a bit of a catch up. So my fail for the week came a day later. I promised Holly that I'd take her around shopping for a new rug. And obviously, you say these things hoping for the best. And yeah, like she said to me, she goes, "I just want your input." I'm like, "Look, this is not my forte. Like, I've got, like, you don't trust any of my judgment." She's like, "I just wish, when we go out looking for something for the house, I just wish you'd give me some inspiration and say, maybe this could go with this, or, I like the colour of this." So that's exactly what I did. Oh, God. So we went to a few, where did we go? We went to Dunelm, which was it was shit, right?
Why do you say Dunelm like it's two different words?
Dunelm. I said it right, didn't I? No.
Dunelm.
Dunelm.
It's Dunelm.
Dunelm.
It's not Dunelm.
I don't know.
It's like a type of elm. It's a type of wood.
It's a shop that sells home stuff. But yeah, we went Dunelm and yeah, their rugs were shit. So I was like, look, why don't we try Toons in Swan? So we went. She's like, no, it's dead expensive. I was like, yeah, but they might have inspiration style wise. They've got a lot of choice. Let's go there. And that's when I was like, right. the choice was shit and down, so I wasn't recommended anything. But Toon had some really nice rugs. And
Carl's after a free rug, isn't he?
No. I looked around and I was like, yeah, what about this one? And I pulled it. They were on curtains. Like it was quite cool to make.
I thought you were after a rug.
Yeah, they were on like a rail. Like a
you know the difference.
Why are you looking at curtains if you need a rug? No wonder Holly got pissed off with
you. But no, I pulled this rug out and I was like, look, this is great. It can match. Blah blah blah. It's like, she's like, yeah, no, maybe, right? And I thought, you're just being nice. You don't like it, but anyway, carry on. And we went to the next one, and she's like, I think I like this. And it just went on and on and on. I think I like this. Oh, no, what about this one over here? And I just stayed silent because I thought, there's nothing I can say here. And then I was like, look, what about the one I suggested earlier? And she's like, look, we're not having that one, right? And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anything more about that rug. I don't want to hear it. She went,
like a kid in a toy shop.
I stood there and I went, look, what about this one? Now, hear me out. You can match that with the cushions, and this colour here complements that colour. And that
bullseye's white.
No, but I says, and that goes with the. I said everything she told me that I should say, and is it because I'm a bloke? I'm just automatically wrong. But she said like, I don't want to hear anything more about that rug. We're not having that rug, and that's the end of it. I was like, yes, ma'am.
You've not behaved. You're not having it.
You're a much better man than me. I'd have bought that rug out of principle.
See, I'm the opposite. I'll just say yes to every single rug. So the second she...
Well, that's my next, that's my next move now.
It's I like that one. Oh, yeah. I actually like that one more.
My problem is I've tried that tactic before.
You have to play that game.
Yeah.
I tried that tactic before, but I don't think I was very sincere with it.
About
I wasn't experienced. So she was like, she was like, oh, do you like this? Oh, yeah, I do like that. You don't like it. And I'm like... Okay, I don't really like it, to be honest. But like, I think from now on, I'm going to have to really turn on my Oscar. Really going to have to turn on my Oscar-winning acting skills.
Fuck's sake.
But, yeah. What was your fail for the week, Fish?
I haven't got a fail for the week this week, to be honest. I've had a good week.
Happy days.
Talk to us about your better than us, does it?
It feels that way.
Talk to us about your win, then.
My win for the week is I finally got my fat ass back in the gym.
Vending machine any good, then?
It's sick, man. They've got all sorts in it now.
Snacks!
But yeah, sorted out my diet, got my training plan right, and I got my ass back in the gym, so fingers crossed.
Nice.
Well done, mate.
Get my ass back into this and stop being so lazy. That was my win for the week.
Good effort.
Good effort. So yeah, that was it. So the only win I had really this week. I went out in Birmingham on Saturday.
Nice.
Went and met a few mates in Birmingham, got pissed up.
Mates.
Which mates?
And he's going to go.
Which mates?
Some old work mates.
What? Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
Were you there, Carl?
No. Were you there?
No, I wasn't there either.
No.
It's fucking high.
Strange.
Weird. Weird.
It's not weird.
So weird.
Do you know what was great? I met them at 1.
You know what? That's your fail.
True that.
Why?
You treacherous bastard.
Why am I not allowed to go out with other friends?
We don't do other friends, bro. There is no other friends. It's just me, it's him, and it's you. That's it.
I'm sorry.
Prick.
I could not put it better myself.
Well, I had a fucking great time.
Oh, yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, I bet you did.
Any recommendations from Birmingham?
Yeah. Real friends.
Not really. I only went to 2 bars and went home because I just got smashed really fast.
Yeah, sounds fun.
It was. I met at 1. I was in bed by 9.
That silence just says everything we needed to say.
I don't know. I had a great time. Just smashed as much beer as I could in a very short period of time. Got the train home and it was great.
Yeah, bet it was.
I mean,
these are real friends. Do you know what I
I
mean?
think it's Kitty O'Shea's at the Irish bar. Fucking insane.
Nice.
I've got something I need to bring up.
Oh, here we fucking go. Is it because of me?
No. Although, I've got a separate book for that if you want to go through some of them.
No, we ain't got time.
Maybe another time.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? Obviously, Poppy started school this year, didn't she? Like, proper school.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it with school uniforms being so expensive?
I think it's criminal. I think it's fucking criminal.
Do you know how much? Do you want me to give you a rough estimate on how much we've spent on 3 kids' uniforms?
Go on.
£200. Tell me that's not stupid.
It's criminal.
That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Squish was when we had like a parcel through. And I was like, what's that? It was huge. She was like, kids' school uniform. She was like, this ain't even half of it. I'm like, you're taking the piss. She was like, you don't even want to ask how expensive it is. And to be fair, I didn't. It was only until just before I come here and I looked at her and I went, Go on, tell me. I'm going to talk about it on the pod. But yeah, criminal. I think it's mental.
It is.
When you look at, obviously, luckily, me and Squish obviously both work. We're in an okay position. But when you look at, there's going to be families, maybe a single parent, or do you know what I mean?
That's what I was going to ask.
And
is there a
how the
minimum
fuck
threshold?
do they afford it?
Is there a threshold where people on lower
I
incomes
don't
get
know.
it given to
I
them?
honestly, I don't know.
Because if there
don't
is,
think so,
then are they just taking from the rich and feeding the poor?
I don't know. But
No.
I just
think
it's
everyone
criminal.
should be.
I'm trying to
entitled free
rationalise
school
it in my head
uniform.
what you got for it, because what's that like?
Trousers.
Just over 60 quid a kid. Is that going to last
or
them a
take.
year?
Probably not. Well, school.
That's not even shoes.
She said school shoes are about 40 quid each. And I mean, Ollie definitely won't last a year with his school shoes. So yeah, we'll end up spending more, won't we? But and things get stained, and I just think it's criminal. And literally, my first thought was like, how do people like? What happens if you can't afford to pay that? Especially like when you think you're talking, you spend that through the summer, don't you? So you got 6 weeks. That's realistically one paycheck.
Yeah.
Potentially two at a push. But like, if you can't afford to just get it all at once, do you know what I mean? There must be something. There must be something. Whether it's like a second-hand one or something. We should have spread the kids out so we could just pass the uniforms down. But yeah, I just thought it was criminal. I had to bring it up.
Fair one.
What is the alternative? What else could we do?
Just bin off uniform.
But you got other problems with binning off uniform, haven't you?
That's where, it's the bullying and all that, and the judgment. I think
it's there to make everyone equal in a way.
I think there's a lot of things that get handed out in society now to people on low incomes. I think, there's certain things out there probably are not really needed, and should go towards school uniform.
I bet there's charities and stuff that maybe would support stuff like that. But I think what like you say about bullying, and it probably touches on a good point. You can get bullied in school uniform or not, whether it's because your school uniform's messy or it's second hand. Do you know what I mean? Or like, I think at least if you're going to get parents to spend money, get them to spend money on normal clothes they can wear more than just at school. I don't know. I don't see the issue with it.
I just think that falls into a much bigger problem, because it will cost you more than fucking 200 quid for all of that.
Would it?
Yeah, of course it would.
Nah, get lost, mate. You can get like t-shirts and shop trousers and stuff for like a few quid.
What I'm saying is it depends. It's
You don't
probably
have to go designer, do you? There
probably
might
more
be
high
some
school.
parents and that do stuff like that, but
that is the problem. You'll get
the parents that
do that.
It'll become
and
a
them kids
challenge.
will think,
You know what I mean?
them
They're
kids
like
will think they're better
trophy
than the other
kids.
kids.
yeah.
And it just
Yeah,
spirals
fair
out of control,
fair
doesn't
point.
it?
And I think, again, the uniform is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's easily identifiable. That's the point of it.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So like if a kid just wander off from school or whatever, it's easily identifiable.
Yeah, that's a good point. And to be honest, I'm not totally against uniform. I think the idea of having kids learn to have some pride in what they're wearing and, do you know what I mean, get used to that side of things, I think is okay. But I just think it's mental, 200 quid for some uniform that's going to last, like you say, a year. Especially, imagine having one kid. Even, I know it's cheaper, but having one kid and then, like, is gone. At least maybe we could save them and pass to the next kid as they grow up, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know. Mental.
It's things that just don't prepare you for actually being a parent. It's like
That's what I mean, yeah. It's one of the things that you don't think about, innit?
We went for a carvery on Sunday at the Colliery Smokehouse in Swadlincote. And yeah, it blew us away. It was the nicest fucking carvery I've ever eaten in my life. Not even joking. It's been open a couple of months.
That's a big statement, because
It's
been
bold.
you know what I mean?
It's a bold statement. But you know, you've got the cherry tree, you've got the Toby carvery.
Yeah.
Well, the prices are roughly the same.
Okay.
The Colliery Smokehouse specialises in like brisket and that kind of a bit like Hickory's, but a little bit more refined.
Yeah.
So you haven't got like a massive menu. They've got quite a small menu, but they're decent stuff. But on Sunday, the carvery, and I think it was give or take 16 quid for a standard plate, and then for a large plate 19. And
That's
then
expensive.
I don't think it is for what you get, because I went up and I says, large plate please, mate, and he goes, oh yeah, sad, do you want all 4 meats? I'm like, fucking right I do. So you get all 4 meats, you got cauliflower cheese, you've got fucking roast potatoes, fucking carrot and swede mash, all these different fucking things that you don't get on like a standard carvery. It's fucking stunning. Meat was really nice, everything was good.
Nice.
I don't think that's expensive.
I think that's expensive.
I think it's expensive.
19.
Usually, carvery is like a tenner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's normally cheaper than that. It's like for a large plate, it's probably a tenner.
Is it?
Yeah. Unless you're
and you get like cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, it's carrot
and sweet mash.
No.
All the meats.
Gravy, applesauce.
No, but I've not.
Yeah, but you got all 4 meats, bro.
Hey, you don't have to go. I just thought it was really nice. I just recommend it because it's really nice. But yeah, I didn't think it was that expensive for what you get. To be honest, I've not been to Cherry Tree in a few years, but
someone's on that engineering money.
last time I went to Cherry Tree, it was like 14 quid for a large plate. So
£6 cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
£6 shitter as well. So you know what I mean. You got to weigh it up. But they've got like trampolines outside for the kids and that sectioned off like play area and stuff.
Nice.
It's dead good. Do cocktails and stuff. So yeah, I thought it was good. We'll go there again, but in the week. Because apparently, according to you two, the carvery ain't good enough. It's too fucking expensive.
No, we didn't say it weren't good enough. Just said it was pretty expensive.
Just take my recommendation and shut up my fucking
You're
mouth.
talking to people who don't just pay for themselves and the missus, though.
Yeah, fair.
Like when you say £20 for a carvery, I'm thinking that's £100 to feed my family. For one meal, bro.
Yeah, to be fair, when you put it like that, fair enough.
Fucking criminal.
I've got a recommendation.
Oh yeah.
You can't recommend any more books to me.
It's good.
It is fucking with my emotions.
It's good, isn't it?
I knew he was turning gay.
Bro, where you at?
It's ruining my life.
Bro, where we at? Squish has just finished the 3rd one.
Where I'm at,
she's in the same predicament too.
She's just obviously found out that everything's a lie. Basically.
Oh, you're far.
Yeah, like chapter 34 or something like that.
Oh, you're very far.
So it's just they're trying to defend the village with the Griffin Riders and all that kind of shit.
Fucking hell, you flew through that.
Easy, mate.
It's good, isn't it?
But one minute I'm fucking buzzing. It's like fight scenes. Next minute I'm almost in tears. Yeah. Next minute I'm cracking one out. It's fucking with my emotions. And I just...
Wait, bro, you just hold on tight because it goes for another 2 books.
I can't handle. I need to finish this book and get it out of my life. But
no, when you finish this book, trust me, I won't even have to mention the second one. You'll want that.
You need to read it, Kyle. It'll change your world.
It is good. I told you.
Is this that 4th Wing?
Yeah.
Same book.
Yeah. I was driving home early, like looking at the clouds, going, "I want to see a dragon."
Yeah. It's so sick.
But no, I'm taking no more. It is amazing, but I'm taking no more recommendations from you because it's fucking with my life.
So good.
So yeah, it's upsetting me. Right, should we hit some hear me outs?
Yeah, boy.
Let's do it.
Who's going first?
You.
Go first. Okay. I've actually got a couple, but I want to let me touch on from my trip to the pub. Hear me out. There should be a globally accepted way to tell someone to get to fuck and get away.
I know what you're getting at.
So, me and Kyle were in the pub.
Yeah.
We were having a nice conversation. Beers were
You're about
flowing.
Hodor, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, one about Hodor. And Hodor kept coming up to us and trying to talk to us.
He was steaming.
Yeah, he was absolutely off his twat. And then Kyle, in his infinite wisdom, decided the best appropriate response to this was to get his phone up and just pretend he's on a call. So every single time this bloke walked near us, Kyle whacked his phone out, just carried on the conversation he'd just been having.
Well, that's how you can tell how pissed he was, because he tried to come up to us about 20 times.
He genuinely did.
Every time he did, I whipped my phone out, and every time he walked away, I put it back on the table. And it was a perfect deterrent.
The first one was the best, though. The first one that was the best, because obviously Kyle did it. I didn't know I didn't know what
he thought I was on the phone.
And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, is he on the phone or has he done that just because his bloke's here? And this bloke didn't go away. He kept looking at me and I just avoided eye contact. I was just like tapping away on my phone. But then, like, the conversation was so believable. Like, even I started thinking, no, he's actually on the phone here. And then this bloke walks away. I kid you not, this lasted for about 3 or 4 minutes. This bloke walks away. The second he turns to walk away, he just goes like this, his phone. He just goes...
But was this guy causing any grief or anything, though?
No, but he just didn't want him there, bro. It was awkward, wasn't it? The conversation was...
We chatted with him once, and he was a nice bloke. And
he was a nice enough bloke.
But, like, couldn't understand him.
Yeah, there was a bit of a language barrier.
And, like, when he speaks to you, he's, like, pointing at you and shit. And I was like... You know what I mean?
But there is a level, isn't it, when you get that pissed? It's like you need to be able to politely say, dude, not today.
This was my point. So, like, what is the acceptable way without being a cunt to say, fucking go away? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Is there one? Is there a way to do that where it won't hurt someone's feelings? Because I don't think he would have, but certain people I know that I've met in the past that would get fucking arsey about that, wouldn't they? Yeah. So how do you politely say, fucking do one, would you? Do you know what I mean?
Probably not like that.
Yeah, that's good. There's a good start.
You'd start. I don't know.
I googled it.
Sorry, mate. Me and my friend are just having a bit.
I googled it.
Me and my friend are just having a conversation here.
That's basically what Google said. It was like, we're just having a bit of a chat between us at the minute. Do you mind?
I don't think he would have got that though.
No,
because it'd be like, yes, his English was like non-existent.
Yeah.
Okay, I wait here.
But again, it's difficult. It's difficult in the sense of when somebody is that pissed. There's nothing you can say to them, is there?
Yeah, exactly.
You just got to be able to manoeuvre the conversation on and push them away, I suppose.
Oh, so now you resort into physical violence?
No, I meant with your conversation.
Just push them away, Carl.
Yeah. You're a dickhead.
Am I the dickhead or are you the one resorting to violence?
I'm getting sick of you today.
It's only been about 20 minutes.
29. Kyle, what's your hear me out?
Hear me out. When did we start renting like our lives? So... Hear me out.
You rent your house, bro.
Since OnlyFans started?
No, but like it's like as a generation, we're in like a subscription pandemic, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like so, I did a big long list here of like so for example, like 20 years ago, you went and bought a CD, you owned it. Mm-hmm. Right, you went to. I think we've touched on this in a few episodes before. You buy a film, you own it, stuff. Well, like now. You rent everything pretty much, don't you?
Yeah.
Like you don't point. Like I know there's a rent option on like Amazon Prime and stuff, but I'm talking like if you don't have the subscription, you don't watch that fucking thing. You're technically renting into it.
Yeah.
Netflix, £19. And these are rough costs before some knobhead in the comments starts fucking ripping it. Saying, oh, Netflix is actually £15 if you want to watch adverts. Like no one asked. It's just a rough fucking price.
That's a carvery, that is.
That's a large plate.
You know what I mean? With the carrot and sweet mash, the fucking lot.
Yeah, literally everything you'd get on any carvery anywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk Netflix without the ads. £19, Disney Plus £15, Prime £9, Spotify £13, Apple TV £10. If you've got a PlayStation subscription, £15, or your kid has. And then you talk about like being able to use Microsoft at home. You need a fucking subscription for that. Whereas you used to buy it as a package and then you've got it then.
Yeah.
But now it's a recurring subscription. Ring fucking doorbell just to have security on your house. Monthly subscription of £8 a month. That there, in that little list alone, if you include a gym membership on that, which on average, give or take, is roughly around £30 to £40, your average gym, that's £139. That's before some people have, so that's before your TV license. If you've then got Sky, on average, that's £60. And then say you throw BT Sport on there, that's £30. You're looking at over £200 right there and then. Now, if someone came up to you and said, give me £200 right now, and you can have all these fucking things, and you can watch whatever you want, and you can listen to whatever you want, and you can use Microsoft fucking Word whenever you want, you'd tell them to fuck off, wouldn't you? But you're more than happy to pay £19 a month for this, blah, 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 for this. Because when you look at the individual subscription you're buying, £10... Oh, £10 a month, that's fucking a couple of pints in the pub. But it all mounts up when you're doing that 10 times with 10 different things.
I think there's 2 points to this.
Yeah.
First one, that wire on the spring's pissing the fuck out of me.
What wire on the spring?
Your wire is rubbing against that spring every time you move your fucking head, and all I can hear is it. Yeah. And the second thing is, it's supply and demand, bro. If I was starting a business now, I would much rather a subscription where I can guarantee income than a one-off payment. I think that's just... And
not only that, like you started with the CDs and the DVD, there's no value in it. When we used to buy it, we used to buy vinyl, it had value and it would grow. It becomes vintage. You buy a CD or a DVD, it's worth nothing the minute you buy it.
Yeah.
So now people are like, well, what's the point in having all this stuff in my house that's worth nothing?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah.
And I can just pay whatever it is a month to have it at my fingertips. And that's the entire music library or whatever it is in your phone. It's convenience, isn't it?
You can translate that to movies and TV shows and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I am not knocking convenience and
but
practicality.
that's what the economy is now, isn't it? It's convenience.
But how have we changed over 20 years?
Because it's
mental,
it is, but it's business, isn't it? It's business. If you would start a business now, let's drill it back to something basic. Gardening business. I would much rather have a subscription fee where I have people pay me £10 a month and I'll go mow the lawn every month than one-off payment. Do you know what I mean? Because it's guaranteed income.
I tell you the way to go with it is, imagine Amazon made this little device, right? You could get that had all of it. How mint would that be? That's where it should go. That's where it should go.
Is it like it's like
I don't know. I'll come up with it.
Just shows everything on it.
Yeah, it just shows
sports, films,
and you can watch different countries.
How sick would that be?
That'd be
so good.
That'd be great.
Oi, what good idea. Maybe we shouldn't post this because people might steal your idea, bro.
I don't know. It sounds so good, it's probably illegal.
So good. Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Fake news.
Because if I had one, I'd cancel everything.
Yeah, I would. And my bills would go down loads.
Oh, massively.
Yeah.
Massively.
You can afford a car, very
good idea.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Have you got to hear me out, Fish?
Yeah. Hear me out. Why do we call countries by different names, as in what they actually are? We have a different name for it. So, like, Germany is Deutschland, but we call it Germany. When did that start? Why is it that we have different names for them?
It's just, isn't Germany just a language in English? Deutschland in English?
But who decides that that's a translation to where?
So
did
who
that
invented
start?
languages, basically?
No. Who? What? If you go to another country and they say this is the name of our country,
Give me another example.
What do you mean?
Give me another example.
I'm trying to think. Like,
Catch bitch.
Yeah.
Is it actually called Deutschland? Is that what Germans call it?
Oh, Wales, Cumbria.
Yeah, but what? When did it become Wales?
Cumbria.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard that in my life.
Have you not?
No.
It's Cumbria.
Is that in Welsh?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's Wales in Welsh.
Yeah.
Okay, but not even the Welsh speak Welsh, so not.
They do in Wales.
They don't though, do they?
I think they proudly do.
I don't think they do.
They definitely do.
I think I think if you got a proportion of the Welsh and who can actually speak Welsh, I reckon.
I think
it's much lower than what you would expect.
I think you're definitely wrong.
I don't think so. 100% of English people can speak English. 100% of Welsh can't speak Welsh. Fact.
Oh, well, yeah. But English is the biggest, it's the most commonly spoke tongue in the world.
It's the international language, isn't it?
So what? They speak English in China. Doesn't mean that everyone can speak English.
No, I know. But
I can't speak Chinese.
The language was also restricted for many years and stuff like that. It's not just they decided not to speak it.
What?
They weren't allowed to speak Welsh for many, many years. It was restricted.
Get good then, bro.
Well, yeah, go on with
you. I just don't understand the whole translation thing. If that we go to a country and that's the name of the country, have we got an English version of it? What's the point?
I think it's a power play we used to have, isn't it?
Is it, or is it just how it translates based on the rules of the time? Do you get what I mean? Like a lot of translations from other countries are based on like, I don't know, the fucking verbs or the. Do you know what I mean? There's a rule to it, and that's why we've got different languages. So
also,
the same. Does the same?
The English language has changed phenomenally over like centuries.
Oh, it has. Yeah, massively.
Latin. And fucking,
massive. That's what I'm saying. So
and things
whatever
like
the rule was at the time of that thing, maybe there was something that was a closer correlation. I get what you're saying, but like how many other countries call England? Probably not many.
This is the bit I don't understand. Why? What's the point? If that's the name of the place and the people in that place call it that, why then create your own version
of it? What
if
it was named that before? So let's say a settler from England went to Germany and decided, I'm naming this Germany. To England, that is Germany, but they've got their own name for it.
Yeah, some stubborn cunt went over and went, excuse me, mate, what's this place called? Deutschland. Nah. I like Germany better.
Yeah, literally. No, but obviously they might not have talked, they might not have spoke to the people on the land for a while. They might have just found some land and decided what to call it. I imagine that's how a lot of...
But there's like countries that have changed their name in not so distant past, and yet we use that. We don't create an English version of it.
What do you mean?
Like Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
That used to be called Ceylon, and it's now called Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Since it's got its independence.
And they call it Sri Lanka.
They call it Sri Lanka, and so do we.
Yeah, because we didn't find it. We didn't find it. But
but why have we not created an English version of it based on these rules?
No,
and all
because
that?
this is what I'm saying. Now it's different in it nowadays.
Yeah.
But back then, if you did go and find France and decided to call it France, but they called it Frankia, then shit bust. We've named it now. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to change it to match yours. Whereas nowadays, if a country wants to make up their own country, then just call it whatever they want. Not bothered. I get what you mean. It's weird. It's weird, but
what's the point?
Well, I bet this is what my point. My point is like there must be some history. There must be a logical answer, and that and it might be an accumulation of them things. Whether it's to do with language, whether it's to do with we went and found the land and decided to call it that. And I get that idea from Vikings, because on Vikings they went, didn't they? And they they went over to different places and called it whatever they decided to call it. Or
it's like the other way around. Like, I might be bastardizing languages here, but I'm sure in France they call England Angleterre, which goes back historically to when it was like the Angles in England. So it's closer to history than what we have. But I just don't understand.
Weird, isn't it?
Why there's so many different names for it. Surely if that place is there and they live there and they call it there, that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's weird. But then, like, who decides in the first place? Like, Old England, who decided to get rid of them?
There's history behind that. I can't remember. Because, again, that was to do with invasions of the country and all that kind of stuff. But
weird.
I just think it's weird. What's the point? You got Holland and Netherlands and all that kind of stuff as well. What's the
point?
that
one is weird. I do find that one's specifically weird because we call it both.
But Holland isn't a place.
Do you know what I mean?
If you'd started with that example.
Yeah, that's a much better example.
That one just came to me as I was thinking about it. But fair one. I think Deutschland's still a good enough example.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I know Germans who call it Germany as well. Do you know what I mean? If I speak, I've worked with loads of Germans who say Germany.
But I think, again, that's because we have the international language. Everyone speaks English.
We dominate. Like it or not.
So a lot of people will just take up the English version of things.
Yeah.
I just thought a weird one that I don't really have an answer for. I wondered if you did.
I reckon it probably differs based on different places.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one set answer for every location.
And if somebody does know the answer, please let me know, because I want to get to the bottom of that one.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one, to be fair.
I've got a quick. It's not really a hear me out, but I'll put it on a hear me out. I found this question. It's only a quick fire question. What is the greatest invention of all time? Much harder question than what you initially think. I lean towards the toilet. No?
The wheel.
Wheel is a great one.
Yeah.
It's got to be the wheel.
No, I don't think so.
Again, just because of the way it revolutionised the entire world, it's got to be the steam engine.
Steam engine's good one. Penicillin.
Yeah. But there's no greater invention that's changed the face of humanity than the steam engine.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Which spawned railways, which spread out across the globe.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have in the industry we have now without it.
Would they have that without the wheel?
Correct.
Yeah, but the wheel, based on your idea of a wheel, they might have done a wheel that's just got really small angles, which would have worked arguably.
But we could have stayed on horse and cart with the wheel.
True point.
Revolutionise.
Oh yeah. But having the horse and cart.
But then you could argue like computers. Arguably, especially in modern age, computers have probably had more of an impact than the steam engine in terms of we've gone from having a massive computer that holds information to flying drones.
I think it is.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so much.
The modern version of, isn't it? That's changed the world.
Putting a rocket on the moon, and do you know what I mean? Like,
you've got a terabyte on your mobile phone now.
Yeah, literally.
Memory.
Yeah.
Like,
crazy,
a terabyte in the 90s would fill this room.
Well, they say you got more like microchips and information in your phone now than it was on the Apollo 11 spaceship.
Right, that's right.
Fuck me.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's mad.
But yeah, I thought that was just a little snippet, a fun little snippet.
That's pretty cool,
yeah. Have a think. See if you think of any more cool ones. I'll ask you again at the end.
I often think as well, the best inventions are the most simple ones in some ways.
Yeah, well, that's what led me to the toilet.
Like
Because I thought, how uncomfortable could go into the toilet be if you didn't have a toilet? Do you know what I mean?
No.
But then, like, is it?
Well, in certain parts of the world, they still squat.
They do, yeah.
And there's still argument.
That's not comfortable. Can't read a newspaper.
Well, I don't know.
There's arguments it's better for your body and all that kind of stuff.
It is better.
I bet they got fat quads though.
This is it. I bet they don't get back pain as much as we do.
Never skip leg day.
But it's like whoever discovered how to harness electricity and stuff like that. That's the biggest one. It's got to be, because all this technology wouldn't exist without it.
Yeah.
That's a good question. You could go on about that for days.
Yeah. And I bet there's loads that we haven't thought of that are like mad as well, that we think, obviously.
Give us your suggestions on what the
Shoes.
best... And it doesn't matter what part of history it is. What's the best invention that revolutionised the world? It doesn't matter how early.
The more random, the better as well. I want like some ones that you think, fuck yeah, like without that, yeah.
Oh, there's got to be some like hilarious
even little
ones,
little ones
the
like
egg cup,
the pillow,
the knife and fork.
Yeah, fair.
Where do you draw the line? Do you know what I mean?
Mark 1 diggers.
I've got a pet peeve before we go for a break, and it might just be me. It just irritates the shit out of me. We're in the Midlands, yeah. Mm-hmm. It does my tits in when people go, "I'm going up to London at the weekend."
Oh, who said that? Call them out.
People say it.
Who says that?
People say it.
What a cunt.
Because people do not know where they are, and it drives me mad. I'm going down to Liverpool.
To be fair, I can understand with certain places, but like with big cities, you should know where your cities are, bro. Do you know what I mean?
But it's just like a little itch when people say it, and you think,
I mean, we're not being really specific. I'm nipping fucking...
Yeah, I'm nipping up to the shop, but it could be any shop round here. But,
But
it's London, or we're going down to Scotland at the weekend. No, you fucking not. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to start doing it on purpose.
I'm going northeast to fucking Leicester.
But it's just that little
Never been up north before.
But it was just a pet peeve that I heard this week. I was like, I've got to say, 'cause it just...
Going up to London is disgraceful.
If people
you know who you are.
And a little
sort of
caveat to that.
Yeah.
Them poor northerners getting dragged into the fact that you didn't come up north. Fuck off. We ain't them southern cunts.
Them fucking southern fairies.
I think we've done the offensive bingo now. We're going for a break.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man.
Right, this is the Internet's Gone Mad section. Kick us off, Josh.
Okay, mine is... Right, it's up to you how you want this. Because I've got...
Tell me my options then.
I've got some cool facts I've seen on the internet, which is sick anyway.
Yeah.
And then I've also got a story that could be in the deep section, but I've got another story for the deep section. So you choose what do you want? Do you want lighthearted, bit of both? What do you want?
We'll go for facts to start off with.
Okay, so did you know that sharks are older than trees? True story.
As a species.
Sharks are older than dinosaurs as well.
Why you got to ruin my fact, bro? I didn't know that.
Did you not?
No.
Oh. Well, now you know.
Interesting.
Next fact.
400 million years older, just to be precise.
Than trees.
Than trees. But then how can sharks be older than dinosaurs? Oh, no, yeah. Okay, anyway, next one. Did you know that your brain, that is 2% your body weight, 2% of your weight in your body, actually uses 20% of your body's energy?
Oh, well.
Didn't.
That's a cool little fact for you.
There you go.
And this is the biggest one that blew my mind before I tell you something a bit more interesting. Did you know? Now, I knew there was a lot of ways, and I knew there was like some mad things about it. Standard pack of cards. Did you know there's more ways to shuffle a standard pack of cards than there are atoms on the planet? That can't be true.
Has anyone counted the atoms?
I don't know. But why are you not?
I had heard there's like
my body wants to shut down.
Ridiculous number of ways you can shuffle a deck of cards.
It's 52 cards. Like, how can that be more? No matter how many orders you put that in, my brain can't comprehend how that can be more than atoms on the planet.
Well, think about it like this way.
I've got that wrong, surely.
No. Think about a 4-number combination.
No, I get it.
And how many 4-number combinations you can make.
I get it.
Do you know what I mean?
I just can't comprehend it.
52 different combinations you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. But it's atoms, bro.
Yeah,
How many atoms are in this? I don't know. My body. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I don't. Someone needs to give me some maths on this just so I can comprehend it, because I don't get it. Anyway, right. Deep. It's not deep. It's deep. It's cool. It's a cool story.
Yep.
It's a wicked story I've seen on the internet.
Cool.
Have you ever heard of the story of Emma Scholes? Her name is
Emma Scholes.
She's the one that her dad started biting her toenails.
No. It's much more deep than that.
Her dad was Paul, by the way.
This story is going to make you cry. Well, it almost made me cry, to be honest. But it did have like sad
don't
background.
fuck with my emotions again.
No, this one's mental. So there's a woman called Emma Scholes. Big up Emma. Added to the board.
Big Emma.
No, it's a real serious story, actually. So she you hear the pigeon then. Yep, anyway, she heard her kids crying downstairs. She was upstairs doing whatever. So she runs downstairs to see what's happening.
I don't like this already.
Yeah. Runs downstairs to see what happens, and the whole living room's just engulfed in flames. So she grabs her 2 youngest kids, they're like 3 and 4, and she rushes them to the front door, and she throws them out the front door and shuts the door. As she opened the door, obviously, as you know about fire, obviously the fire boosts out, burns all about. She throws the kids out, but she's got more kids. She's got another 3 kids. So she shuts the door and she locks it, which everyone afterwards was like, what made you lock it? Obviously, it's just harder for the fire department to get in and all that.
But it stops the kids getting back in.
That was her explanation. She said if my boys
smart,
if my boys realised something was wrong and started panicking, they'd come in for me. So she climbs up the stairs through the smoke and that. Obviously, this fire's only getting worse as well. Her body's obviously burning. The soles of her feet are literally like peeling off. Gets upstairs, realises the older kids, I think they were like 9 and 11 or something like that. Don't hold me to it. One had jumped off the balcony. Obviously, it's only a house, so it's like a couple of floors. But then, and then she'd got a ladder for her brother to climb down the stairs, climb down the ladder. Then there was one kid left, 1-year-old, who she could hear crying. So she goes back into the fire. At this point, they say that her body was 93% burned, which is mental.
Wow.
And she's still climbing through, obviously, this fire, manages to get to the baby, climbs out to the balcony, climbs down the ladders with this baby in her arms, and literally just collapses at the bottom. Like, once she's got more to safety, she was in a coma for like 3 weeks on a ventilator. She had to have like 20 different surgeries, skin grafts, all that kind of stuff. And the first thing she did when she woke up was say, "Oh, my kid's alive." Yeah. And I thought, you fucking geek.
That's a real fucking hero, that is.
That is, man. Yeah. She did win. She won an award. I can't remember which country it was in, but she won a National Heroes Award, which I thought was sick.
Damn right.
And like in an interview after they asked her, they said to her, "Oh, what was the hardest part? Was it the recovery? Was it like?" And she says, "The hardest part was my kids not recognising me."
Yeah,
which I thought was crazy. Can you imagine going through all that?
I was about to say, I bet she was unrecognisable afterwards.
And to be fair, I mean, I've seen a picture of her afterwards, and she still looks good for saying like how badly burned she must have been. She like, I'd be pretty. Yeah,
it's not like
exactly.
Fully.
But I just thought, you know what, fucking what? It was just too good of a story for me not to share.
Yeah,
I thought that is sick.
That's what like you need. You want to see more of that in the news.
Yeah,
not fucking all the negative shit. Like just let's put people like that need putting on a pedestal, exactly. And they need pushing right out
100%. And
need the recognition they deserve. Might not want it though sometimes.
I just thought as well, like, it just shows the power of the body, doesn't it? The power of the human body.
It's got to be the mind, though.
That's what I mean. Like, the
mind over matter.
How you can overcome, your body would. I'm not being funny. 90% of people surely would have died or passed out or something by that point. But the mind of the mum, do you know what I mean? To save her babies. I think it's mental.
I can't remember the name. There used to be a show on TV years ago where it showed people's like superhuman strength in like those kind of situations. Yeah. There was like a bloke that picked up a car because his daughter was getting crushed underneath it. It's impossible for him to pick it up, but he just
Yeah, it's wild. It is wild. But yeah, I thought that was wicked. I thought
Big
it was
up, definitely.
So yeah,
I'm still playing the whole scenario through in my head, like. The panic and the drive all at the same time.
And not even that, like, I bet it was hard enough in that house to even get to where she was trying to get to. Because of it must have been thick black smoke.
I was going to say, you won't be able to see.
No, exactly. Especially if she shut the door, so there was no smoke getting out of the house. It would have been like literally engulfed. The heat, the temperature.
Thing is as well, she hasn't got a second to second guess anything.
Literally.
Every decision she made there was on the spot.
Yeah, you're right.
This is what I'm doing. Yeah. No fucking, I'm getting there.
Yeah,
you're going out. Done, sort of thing.
I think
that's mental.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Big up, Emma.
Yeah, and like I say, I was almost in tears because, it was just a story that I was reading on TikTok, but it had like the emotional background music and stuff. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's deep. Fair play. So yeah,
play, man.
Big up.
Kyle, your internet's gone mad.
I wanted to do a bit of a debate around this. This is football related. So obviously we're looking at the price of players nowadays in the transfer window, and you know you get a lot like as a Villa fan, like a lot of people who aren't Villa fans are saying 117 million for Morgan Rogers and all that. Yeah, this, that, and the other. We've had Chelsea's pants down, whether they fucking like it or not, right? Because he turned up. Don't get me wrong, there is a fucking baller in him, and he's a serious fucking player. When he is a serious player. Because last season, I don't think he turned up until January.
Who's this?
Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
He was very...
I think he's inconsistent.
So when he was on the game, right?
You're right.
He was one of the most important players on the pitch.
Yep.
When he was off his game, he might as well have been not on the pitch, start playing with 10 men.
He was inconsistent.
And if you can get £117 million for that kind of player, then my next question is, I'm going to throw out some names of some legendary Premier League players over the last 20 years.
What they're worth.
And what they'd be worth today. Now, none of these are Thierry Henry's.
Yeah.
These are like...
1 billion.
These are like your solid players for decent clubs that probably are unsung heroes.
Yeah.
So I'll start off nice and easy, which I think we'll all agree roughly on this one. So if a player like Morgan Rogers is worth 117 million, then for me, a prime Ashley Young is worth
Ashley Young.
A Villa Ashley Young on the verge of going to Manchester United is 130.
He was still better at United after Villa.
Well, he was great at United after Villa. That's a prime Young.
I think
throw me your prices.
I think 140.
140?
140, 150.
I won't argue with that either. Okay, I'm going to throw another. What you reckon, Fish? Because you saw him at United as well, right after he came to you.
Again, I was still bouncing around 90.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
In today's market. Morgan Rogers, 117.
Ashley Young balled
doesn't
every
mean
game.
he's worth that money.
No, but we're saying he is. Let's say he is. That's what we're saying.
Let's not say he's worth, not what they're worth, what a club would pay for him if they were...
Well, if someone's paying 117 million for Rogers, someone's paying fucking 170 for
I've got some good players on this list as well, right? I've got one, and this I've kind of stolen this from a TikTok. Someone actually debated this on their video, and it sparked me to list all these players down. Gareth Barry,
solid player, not as much as Ashley.
No, hear me out, right? So Gareth Barry was a solid.
Old school
8 out of 10 performance every single game. He was a leader and a captain from like the age of 21.
Yeah,
he was a solid penalty taker. Never I don't know if he never missed a penalty, but he hardly ever missed a penalty.
Consistent, wasn't he?
Good free kick taker. He played left back, centre mid. His prime was centre mid.
Yeah,
he went to Man City for what, 50 million or something? Was it?
I can't remember.
10, 15 years ago, something like that.
Was it that much?
It was. Yeah, it was, because I remember there was a big thing about it because there was a lot of like all that going on. But for me, Gareth Barry, considering his longevity in the Premier League as well, I'm saying 100 million for Gareth Barry. I am. Man City bought him, remember, and then went on to win the league, and he was part of the team that consistently won the league.
Now there's an element to this, though, isn't there?
Sorry. He held his own with Fernandinho.
But the element is that solid players like that don't go for the flash money. Flash players like Rogers, like Ashley Young, they go for big money because they're attractive.
That's a really good point.
My other caveat was he bounced around to so many different fucking clubs, and he weren't at any club for very long.
Fuck off, he was at Villa for fucking
16 years.
He got sold and went back numerous times.
No. Gareth Barry was at Aston Villa from Southampton, I believe it was. I might be wrong on that one.
One of our longest serving players.
He signed for Villa.
And he was on the transfer window every single year. He was going to go somewhere else.
You can't just make up stories to make yourself feel bad.
Innit? Fish, I'm sorry, bro. I'm calling you out.
No.
Bollocks.
It's not.
Not James, but Gareth Barry was at Villa for 16 years. He then went to Manchester City. Yeah. After Manchester City, bearing in mind, he was in his mid-30s when he left Manchester City, still did a job at Everton in the Premier League for a few years, and then still did a job in the Championship for West Brom. The bloke is... His longevity of it, he's one of the highest serving Premier League players,
he is.
Alongside James Milner. I think James Milner's just overtook him.
He has just done it.
Gareth Barry, I'm saying 100 million. I've got a few more names I want to get through. Here's a big one. This is a tough one because this is a global agreement that this bloke is universally loved and he is just incredible. James Milner. Prime James Milner. Now, was James Milner's prime Villa, Man City or Liverpool? Where was his prime? Because he was a fucking unit
I would argue for Villa. But
I'd argue for Villa, but he was a baller at City.
He won the league, didn't he?
And he was a baller at Liverpool. He won the league at City and Liverpool.
That's what I mean. So I can see the argument for
when was James Milner's prime? That's a good question.
It's the same argument.
I think Man City maybe.
Could be, but
because he went Liverpool after.
You could argue any of them.
Even he sort of went down at Man City, and then was reborn again at Liverpool, wasn't he?
I reckon.
I don't know. Man City, when you're at that level,
think of the team he was part of in Man City as well.
Yeah, you got Yaya, Toure,
Company.
Was it not Liverpool when it was like he was winning the fitness test every week? And
yeah. Fair point.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair point.
Even at
one of the oldest players,
he set the standard and stuff like that.
James Milner is universally.
I think you'd get more money for James Milner than you would Gareth Barry. I
think you'd get him more than Ashley Young as well. I think James in today's money.
I think Ashley Young's one of them flash players like Morgan Rogers.
Yeah,
I just think can you think of a comparison player like that now, a solid player that isn't flash? Because like you said, they don't.
James Milner was flash.
They don't go for a lot of money.
He was flash at Villa.
No,
I think he was. He used to score some screamers.
Yeah, he did, but he weren't like a
Remember,
taking players on.
He was a winger as well.
He was, yeah, but I can't remember him as
Paul Scholes used to score screamers. He wasn't flash.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. True.
I've got a sick one. Nigel Rio-Coker.
Hey, I tell you what, right? He
was sick.
Eric Jemba.
Eric Jemba, so good they named him twice. Nigel Rio-Coker played for England.
Yeah.
Fucking, he was a leader. Solid centre mid.
I reckon he'd get 40
million.
Yeah.
40, 50 million for him.
Yeah, in
today's money. I've got one. He's a big player, to be fair. I said there weren't no Thierry Henrys. He's no Thierry Henry, but big fucking player. Severely underrated, I think. Berbatov.
Oh, yeah.
What are you getting for Berbatov in today's money?
Oh, yeah. Big money.
Talking.
You get extra bonus because he's a striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's instantly like 25%, in it? For a decent striker.
Oh, that's one thing actually. You say you got striker tax.
Yeah.
On the three players I've just mentioned, you got the English tax.
Yeah, English tax, and
so bump them up 20 million each.
I reckon Berbatov in today's market. Well, how much did they pay for Haaland? He weren't as big.
You got to be pushing.
Totally different player.
You got to be pushing 160. You see some of the goals he's created from nothing.
From him though,
I'm trying to think of recent transfers of strikers.
As a technical footballer,
he was incredible.
The touch he had and the vision and just the spatial awareness, everything. I think he was so well rounded.
He's never been like.
He was never a Haaland, like a big powerhouse or a goal scorer.
But he was that top striker. He was that top striker everyone was watching though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 170 would be fair.
Okay, I've got a good striker. This is one, again, universally loved player, especially in England. English tax as well. Jermaine Defoe. Where did he not score?
No, see, I don't
15 to 20 goals a season.
But again, is it because he played at Spurs? You fly under the radar as not being that good.
I don't think. I can't ever remember too much hype around. I don't get me wrong, he was good. I don't ever recall him being like one of the best strikers.
Yeah, but I always used to remember wondering why there was no hype around Jermaine Defoe because he was consistently every season 15 to 20 goals a season.
Well, I think he was in that era of elite English strikers, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
so he was fantastic. He fell down.
He was great around Aguero, Suarez, Rooney, fucking.
It's hard to shine.
Prime Fernando Torres. Yeah. I got a couple more. So
far, Berbatov is my highest, and Milner's my highest.
Berbatov.
Milner, I think, is 100 million.
I think Berbatov and Young are top.
I agree with the point you both made about the flash player thing. Yeah, I agree with that. To be fair, it's a really good point. I've got a cheeky one here, right?
I want you to say a certain type of one. Do
give it a position because it changes the valuation.
The only reason I brought that up was because they were talking about it on TalkSport this morning about goalkeepers and why the fuck are goalkeepers so cheap. The one about Pickford, I think he got valued for like 40 million or something.
Yeah.
And the same with how the fuck.
Well, Juventus were trying to get
cheap.
fucking Emi Martinez, world's number one,
for
fucking 15 million.
That's ridiculous. That is criminal.
I'd shit in the envelope and send it back. I'd say, you send me some of your shit, I'm sending you some of fucking mine.
Gonna ram it up there as well.
Wankers.
Go on, give us one.
But I suppose you put it in percentage of actual gameplay. They don't do a lot, do they?
Emi Martinez was the reason we got Champions League football.
Yeah, because for most, like,
it was also
good
the reason
teams,
we didn't get
keeper don't do
relegated
it.
that one year.
Yeah,
as well.
I just think Emi Martinez. I think anyone who argues he's not a good keeper is just deluded.
The way he commands the back four, he allows the back four to feel safe.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. He's the only goalkeeper, and fair enough. I'm a Villa fan, so I watch like pretty much every game. But he's the only goalkeeper who, in a 1v1 situation, or arguably even in a penalty, my money's going on Emi to make the save. The only keeper I've ever watched that I feel confident in his abilities to. And don't get me wrong, obviously he makes mistakes. Every who doesn't. Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, I would bet on Emi.
Well, yeah, and in a very tough position where it is pretty much 50-50, you against the player, and he comes out on top most of the time.
And he's top shit house.
Yeah. You know, we were talking this player. Now it can be a bit controversial, but the reason I'm bringing him up specifically is because at his club, he was consistently in the top 2 best players in that club. And that, the club weren't great.
It depends on the club.
Go on.
The club weren't great, but
tell us.
You've got the best player of a shit club will still get money.
The anticipation's going.
For example, if someone wanted to sign Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest, who are dog shit.
Have you seen Villa? Right? Have you seen Villa? There's talk of Villa getting Gibbs-White for like 50 mil.
Why, that's hilarious. I was just about to say he'd be worth 100 million. But that's the price nowadays. Yeah. A small club can say, no, we want this.
Not with financial fair play, but yeah.
To an extent they can.
Yeah, go on.
So, Blackburn, guess the player. Winger. Impeccable left foot, and his free kick ability was just, he was on Soccer AM weekly.
Blackburn were a good side.
Recent Blackburn.
No. Not recent Blackburn.
I'm thinking
League Blackburn.
I'm thinking
Alan Shearer Blackburn.
2004 Blackburn. No. 2004, 2003 Blackburn.
Up until when Blackburn got relegated, pretty much.
What's his position? Winger.
Winger. Attacking midfielder. Morton Gamst Pedersen.
What?
Did you have a stroke?
Was that even English?
Morton Gamst Pedersen.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
You are joking.
No.
He was a phenomenal player.
You know who was better? Adalto Apt.
Yeah, he was. But I'm talking Morgan. How do you not know Morton Gamst Pedersen? He scored. He was on Soccer AM every fucking week, pretty much. He was a baller.
I was too busy watching.
Either way, he'd be worth about 70 million.
I was too busy watching the women on Soccer AM doing and
all the fat blokes going, hey!
Yeah.
You take that.
Oh, so the first question: are you single? No. Jokes. That backfired, didn't it? You just give that. You'd give that whole speech beforehand. Yeah. The anticipation was oozing.
I hope Jack makes this into a short, because I tell you what, you're going to get some shit, boys, for not knowing who Morton Gamst Pedersen is, because he is a fucking Premier League legend.
What's his name?
Morton Gamst Pedersen.
Say it 2 more times.
Morton Gamst Pedersen.
And again, say it 3 times fast.
Morton Gamst Pedersen. Morton Gamst Pedersen. Morton Gamst Pedersen. He's just appeared behind you. Like the Candyman.
But
yeah, like we could do with the highlight reel coming up with it of his free kicks and his long
I don't argue.
goal.
Blackburn were a good side back in the day.
He was in the shit era of Blackburn, and that's probably why he stood out, maybe. But he was phenomenal. Like at one point, Villa were looking at trying to sign him under the Martin O'Neill era. It didn't happen. Probably couldn't afford him.
Who's another like player that you thought from back in the day that was shit up, but
baller?
People have just forgotten who they are.
Olaf Melberg.
Olaf Melberg was sick. Martin Larson, Olaf Melberg, and duo was sick.
Wilfred
Boehmer.
Wilfred Boehmer. Oh.
Thomas Hitzelsberger.
Oh. Right.
Are these all I saw
an interview from Ibrahimovic, right, saying that for him, the greatest Swedish centre-back of all time is Olaf Melberg.
Olaf Melberg was sick. He was number 5. He was my... Yeah, him and Larson duo as well. They were so sick.
Martin Larson was
the best defensive duo we've ever seen.
Martin Larson, the fact he had to retire at 28, coming into his prime years with a knee injury.
You know what? Larson used to do something that my dad used to get me to try in football training. He used to jump up for a header And when he jumped for a header, if he was being competed for the ball, it almost changed directions mid-air. Yeah. So like he'd throw himself up and it changed directions as if he's been hit.
Like your hip check.
Yeah, it was fucking unreal. I don't know how he did
Martin
it.
Larsson
it
was
sick.
Fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, so good.
It's time to get deep.
Okay, now you might have already heard this story, but I heard the story and I'm never going to say it as well. The way he gives the story is impeccable. But the story I saw the video of was from Shia LaBeouf. Is that you say it? Shia LaBeouf. But it's from a speech from Sandy Beach. And it's called I've called it the Can't Call It story. You ever heard it? Okay, so the story is, I won't do it justice, but just stick with me. The story's about a Chinese farmer and his son. Okay, so the Chinese farmer and his son, they farm radishes, but they don't own the land. So they live in kind of like hand to mouth. They don't own the land. So every time they get a paycheck, 70% of it goes to the landowner. So there's a deeper meaning to it. So stick with it.
Yeah.
So the idea being, they're really struggling. Obviously, they're farming. They've got one horse that pulls the plow to help farm this land. And the dad's got too old now, so the dad basically doesn't really do an awful lot, and the son's out there ploughing with the horse. And one day the horse just pegs it, and fucks off. So the son runs into the house to his dad, and he's like, "Dad, it's a nightmare. The horse is gone. He's just legged it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna starve. We can't plough the fields." And the dad like, yeah, he says, "I don't know if it is a nightmare." He says, "I can't call it." And the son's like, "What are you on about? Like, are you losing your mind? Are you getting old? Are you deluded?" Anyway, next day, all they can hear is this rumbling, and they look outside, and the son runs outside. He's like, "Dad, we're rich. This horse comes pegging back down the hill with 50 other horses, wild horses. He was like, "Screw farming. We're in the horse trading business. We're going to be rich. We can train them. We can sell them. We're sorted. It's a miracle." And then the dad is like, "Oh, I don't know if it is a miracle, son." He says, "I can't quite call it." So again, he's like, "Are you mental? Like, you must be getting close to like dementia or something, because something's not right here." So anyway, next day, the son's training these horses. Obviously, he's new to it, and he's training these horses. And a horse kicks off, bucks him, breaks his leg, snaps his leg. His leg's in bits. And he says, "Oh no!" That gets him in this chair. And anyway, some of the local village people come up and they're like, "Oh, like, what's going on? What are you going to do? Like, he's the only one who can farm your field. You ain't got a chance now. You can't sell these horses. No one's there to train them." He says, "It's a nightmare. You're screwed." And he says, "Oh, I don't know." Dad's like, "I don't know if it is a nightmare." He says, "I can't quite call it." I'm thinking, what? Like, your son's there with one leg. Anyway, all of a sudden, a massive stampede, and all you see is 5,000 samurai warriors coming charging down the hill. And the samurai fucking warriors like, "Give me your son. We're going to war. We're going to fight whoever it is. We're going to fight." And he's like, "I can't. He's a cripple. Like, he's just had his leg broke. I can't give him to you." Anyway, these samurai ride off into the battle, and all 5,000 of them die. They get annihilated. And obviously, the principle behind the whole story is that, like, don't judge something off an initial thought. Do you know what I mean? There's reasons things happen. Like in that story, had none of that happened, his son would have died because he would have gone to battle. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and each step, and it's quite a long. But you need to. I'll tag you in the way.
It's a little bit like the butterfly effect in a way.
It literally is, and that. But the way Shia LaBeouf says it proper hits. Like the way he's storytelling of it is sick, and it makes you think like, what a good way to look at things as well. Yeah. And we've mentioned it before about Tom Hanks's quote, "This too shall pass." Very similar kind of mindset, in the sense of, doesn't matter how good or how bad something can be, it won't last forever, no matter what it is. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I just think, I thought it was a real good story that I thought we could...
That's brilliant, to be fair,
It was good because it gave you sort of every angle in a way, because he felt like he had good fortune because all the horses came, but that gave him bad luck in the sense of then when he thought he had bad luck, it actually gave him good fortune.
Exactly.
So it was good the way he just kept swapping from back side to side.
Yeah, and like you say, that like the way the dad's approach to it was like, I can't quite call it, because obviously you can't just judge based on one action. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like he could have. I mean, let's be honest. He could have fucking quit. Yeah. Could have quit. Or vice versa, they could have thought, oh, we're rich, screw the farm, we'll take these horses, and then that would have happened. They've been screwed. But yeah, I just think it's mental. I think it's real deep. I think it's a good way to try and, obviously you can't always think like that, but if you can train your mind to take that initiative and that kind of perspective on life, I think you'd be better for it.
It's sort of a long-winded way around gratitude, I suppose, in a way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because
it's just being happy where you're at, and you just got to take the rough with the smooth. This is just life.
It's funny you mentioned that. Actually, I saw a fact. It was a video I saw. Did you know that apparently gratitude comes from the same part of the brain as anxiety?
Yeah.
So the idea being that if you can train your mind to be
So is it like the polar opposite in a way?
The idea being you can't be both.
It's the same chemical balance.
You can't feel gratitude and anxiety at the same time.
Yeah.
So the idea being that if you use them pathways to show gratitude and train your mind to be what's the plural? Grateful. Fucking idiot. If you could train thanks, bro. If you could train your mind to be grateful, then your anxiety will obviously will come down.
I've literally seen that myself recently as well.
It's a good and this bloke was saying, he says I got through the habit of writing down what I'm grateful for and he says sooner or later, he says I got to a point where I didn't need to write it down anymore. I believed what I was grateful for, and his anxiety, he was like, it's gone.
I did it once where going through a bad patch and all that kind of stuff, and I saw something online. It said every day write down 3 things you're grateful for.
Yeah.
But then the next day cross one out and put something else in. And he says you do that for a month. By the end of the month, you're going being able to breathe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That there's clean air. You're really struggling to put things in there, but then your perspective starts to shift to it's not just big flash things.
It's a good point, isn't it? Yeah. Because like you say, you start getting to the bits that you take for granted.
Yeah. It's like when you have a cold. I know I'm being...
that's so true.
It's true.
You know when you have a sore throat?
Yeah.
And you take...
I really wish I didn't have this.
I take for granted all the times I could swallow without
pain.
Ulcer. All the times I didn't have toothache.
Yeah.
All the
it's
time.
so true.
It goes right down to those details, doesn't it?
Let's all just take a moment now. None of us have got a cold. No one's got an ulcer, have they? Let's all just take a moment and just appreciate our good health, our good fortune.
That might be a good... might be a good start to the pod from now on. Just a cold check. Everyone feeling
nice,
good?
Yeah. I've got an ulcer, motherfucker. So I got
that fucking amazing.
I hope you're picking that up.
No, there's Pepsi everywhere.
Do you want to hit us with your deep, Kyle?
No, I think that was a good enough deep.
Okay, fair enough. And that's the end of the show.
That's a good way of saying I've not got one.
I've got a deep then. And I heard it reading that book this week.
Yeah, you did.
That if you've got some information that I've got some information that could change your perspective on something, but for the bad, you're going to find something out, say, about your family you didn't want to know.
Okay, yep.
If I know that and I don't tell you, am I lying or protecting you?
I think it's...
Say that again.
I think it's very...
So I've got some information, say, about your family that you don't know.
Is it my family, as in like my mum and dad and my brothers, or is it my missus?
Everything that falls under the word family.
No, I mean, like, are you being specific?
Are you a fucking moron?
Yeah?
No, please stop.
Stop.
So, yeah, I've got some information.
Go on. Yeah.
Let's keep it simple. I've got some information on Holly.
Okay.
One person. That you don't know. And I think if you do know, it'll upset you. And I don't tell you, am I lying to you or am I protecting you?
I think it's relative to what it is.
I agree. Yeah. I think it's situational because they could, are they going to find out? Are they going to get hurt by not knowing? Do you know what I mean? Is there a way for them to get hurt by not knowing? Because if there is, then maybe you should tell them.
Why? What do you know, bro?
I don't know anything. It's just a situation.
We know that.
Protecting me now, are you?
Let's have it right.
Can't wait to go home anxious tonight.
He's going to go home to his pillow with your face on saying, don't worry, Bill, I've got you.
Nah, go on.
Let's be serious. If I knew, I'd tell you. And
Yeah,
I'd probably go home chuckling.
Wow.
Wow.
But it's a good question.
It is a good question.
Yeah,
because
and it's deep.
how do you do the right thing in that situation?
Yeah. It's almost a lose-lose, isn't it?
Yeah. But like I say, it's are you a liar by keeping that? Because you're not told a lie.
I don't think you're a liar. I think, like you say, it depends on the situation, but I don't think you could be called a liar for not sharing it. I think you could be called a dickhead.
Yeah.
But the way they described it, it's lying by omission because you're not admitting
because you have the
you have the information.
It's like knowing someone's killed somebody and not saying anything.
Oh
yeah.
But it all goes, like I say, back into, are you trying to protect, and do you have the right to withhold that information to protect?
You know what? Sorry, go on. Carry on. Sorry.
No, you may as well finish now because you've stopped.
You know what? He stopped. Then he went, no, go on. finish.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I know. I just experienced that over there. But carry on, Kyle.
No, finish your sentence.
No, I don't want to now.
I feel bad now.
I've lost my train
I
of
don't
thought.
want to do mine now.
I've had enough of this.
I'll go.
No,
I got nothing.
What I was going to say was what you just said there is actually quite relatable to something I watched on Netflix recently called Should I Marry a Murderer? Have you seen it?
No.
It's in the top 3 miniseries is on there. It's brilliant. This woman meets this bloke on Tinder or whatever in Scotland, and he lives right out in the Highlands on like an estate in the middle of fucking nowhere as a farmer with his brother. And she starts dating him, fucking loves it, gets in with him dead fast and everything, and then he proposes to her and stuff. And then this is like 6 months later when he proposes and whatnot, she's having a mint time, blah, blah, blah. And then they're driving out just to go and do some shooting, and shit. And she says to him, she goes, look, we're going to get married now. Is there anything that I need to know before we get married? And he was like, to be fair, yeah, there is. He's like, and he gets all in his own head, and he's like, I've got to tell you. Right. Pull the car over. So she pulls the car over. They're in the middle of fucking the Highlands, in like miles from anything. And he takes the keys out of the ignition, takes the phone off her, puts that in the glove box, and goes, right, get out the car.
Panic around.
Yeah.
I don't think I will actually.
They get out the car and he goes,
danger.
look, I just needed to know that, like, you're not going to panic and blah, 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 and this, that, and the other. And she's like, okay, what is it? You're worrying me now? Basically, I won't say too much because you've got to watch it. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you. Basically, they hit someone. Him and his brother went out drinking at a local pub. And obviously, these guys just work on the farm on their land. Like, they probably drink drive every fucking day. They got the pickup trucks. They just fucking driving in the country. And they were pissed up. They were driving down this pitch black country lane, knocked a cyclist off. And
Beery.
well, that's what I thought, right? But I will let you watch the series, right? This
okay,
is actually one of the first times I've ever felt sorry for a cyclist. But yeah, basically, this cyclist dies, right? Ooh. And they hide the body because they've got, when I say acres, they've got the whole fucking lot of the Scottish Highlands pretty much. So they fucking bury him out there. And he's got it on his conscience, so he admits it to her, and she's like, fuck. And then she's like, well, do I tell the police? Do I not?
I mean, it's on Netflix, so I assume she did.
Mate, when I was describing it to someone the other day, I said exactly the same thing. But yeah, no, watch it. It's brilliant, right? Because there's a little bit of a twist to it. So I don't want to say no more. But
let me guess, he wasn't dead. They got out, finished the job, buried him.
Spoiler alert!
Nailed it.
Basically, yeah. But obviously, she's in two minds. Fucking hell, what do I do? And now you've ruined it. I might as well explain it now. You've ruined it. But basically,
it's ruined.
she was gonna basically keep it to herself.
Yeah.
But then she found out that she went online and started looking for missing people, and the only one that came up of being a cyclist was a Navy veteran who got cancer, who was raising money of riding his bike from one end of Scotland to the other.
And they killed the cunt.
He stopped at the same pub they were at, right, asking if he could have a drink of something to drink, right, on his bike. The barman, the bloke who owned the pub / B&B says, I'll give you somewhere to stay for the night. You don't want to be going down that route because there's no lights or anything. You don't want to go down the Highlands at this time of night on your bike on your own. You're an old man. And he was like, no, I've got to finish the job. Had a fucking quick drink of water and that, and then back off on his bike. And that was the night. And they they fucking knocked him off the bike, got out, he was still alive, so they dragged him to the side of the road, hidden, away from anything. Like, shit, we need to get rid of the truck. Fucked off back home, miles away, while he's there, fighting for his life on his own, in a bush. Yeah. Went and changed the truck, changed their clothes, came back, fucking put him in the back, and he was pretty much dead by the time they brought him back. And they're like, fucking hell, what we're going to do? So then they buried him.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's fucking mad, mate.
Don't need to watch it now.
Thanks. It's still good.
Thanks.
Like, watch it.
Seen
it's brilliant.
it? I have now.
Should I marry a murderer?
Oh, deep.
Should I play a game?
Have you seen the game of Bloke versus Geezer?
No.
Oh, yeah, you'd love this game.
I
don't know. You basically say something, and you say, like, let me think of an example. Like, a bloke orders a takeaway. A geezer goes to collect it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I saw someone playing it earlier and there were some sick examples. A bloke takes a stand-up piss. A geezer sits down with a newspaper.
I've got to finish this sentence game. When I read a sentence, I want you to finish it. So, do you want to get the boards or anything? Or you can write it in your book?
You said that so fast. We're going to finish the sentence.
So I'm going to read the sentence.
But we're writing it down, we're not saying it.
I need you to write it down because then I want you to show each other after and then we can discuss.
I say whiteboards for that.
So, every lad secretly...
This could get so bad. I'm in danger. Like how down I can go.
Go deep.
I can go bad.
Go deep.
Every lad secretly.
I'm enjoying this game already.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared to put one thing in.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Can we not start with something a bit like lighter-hearted?
You can put whatever you want, mate.
Okay.
I'll give another.
Every lad secretly.
I'll give another 10 seconds. Come on.
Fuck me. You caught me off guard here.
I'm ready. We see what I thought.
No. Are you ready, Kyle? Come on. We've got a few of these to do. Want to fly through them? Ready? I don't think you understand the urgency with playing a game.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Just write whatever comes to your mind. Just do it quick. If you do it quick, then it's over and done with.
Exactly.
And then you're going to put what first comes into your mind, which is dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, go on then.
Flip them over then. What we got? Wants to be a
That's
kid again.
so different, bro.
Checks his tit don't smell.
I played the ultra safe option there, I'm not going to lie.
Yours was wank, bro.
I was thinking some dark shit.
Yeah.
You won that one.
Thank you.
That's a 1 point to you.
Wants to be a kid again. Checks his dick don't smell.
The quickest way to start an argument is...
Shut himself!
What a god.
Wow.
Now my mind's gone blank.
Speed up, otherwise I'm going to do you again.
I can't fucking speed up. You shut me
Oh,
up.
you're shit at this, mate.
I'm awful at this, yes.
This is 2-0.
It's definitely...
Do you want to give you an example?
Yeah. Pass.
Start it.
Yeah, go.
You start it, I'll finish it.
What do you mean?
Start the sentence.
What was the one?
Oh my God.
I can't remember now. Oh, the quickest way to start an argument is...
Tell her to shut up and make a sandwich.
2-0. Right.
I like this.
The best excuse for being late is... Ready, Kyle?
No.
Oh my God. Do you want to tell me, Mike?
Go on.
Sorry, I was shaving my dolphin.
You're killing this. Ready? Friday afternoon should be.
Bit of a boring one, but it's easy.
Yeah.
And true.
Friday afternoon should be.
For the boys. Paid beers. Like
beers.
it.
Yep. I think I'll go that one. 3-1. Football would be better without. Come on, this one. You should both have the same answer for this one.
Get it?
Yeah.
What's yours? VAR, nice. Birmingham City.
I was going to put FFP, but
Yeah,
to be fair, a lot of clubs get liquidated from not having it. So.
Let him die, bro.
Yeah. Let them die, let them die.
Last one, I'm going to give you more time on this one because it's a bit more serious.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Yeah?
Till the last one.
So we'll come back to this next week. The hardest lesson I've learned is...
Oh, fucking hell. That was a change.
Yep.
How to take 3 dicks at the same time. You've put me in this fun mood, not the fucking serious deep mood.
Okay.
You say we're not answering that now anyway.
We'll answer that next week. I'll give you one more.
Oh, go on then.
School should teach.
Oh, this is going to be so good. So many ways I could go with this.
What are you writing? Kids to be less sexy. That's weird, mate.
The fact that topic's the first thing that came to your head
Speaks more about you than me.
You wrote it, mate.
speaks volumes.
In fact, mine is about you.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Schools should teach how to not be a prick.
What? Taxes and finances.
He's like the mum of the group.
I just, I wasn't prepared for this game at all.
Well, that's the end of that. I think we'll do that again, but we'll
Yeah, that's
prepare
good.
Kyle a bit more for next time.
My whole head just fucked off somewhere else as soon as it had to do any kind of thinking that doesn't referring to my notes. Ting, 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 ting. literally, what was going on? Like,
He's got monkey bombs in his head.
literally.
No, that was good.
That was the end of this one then. Please like and
Been a
subscribe so we
pleasure.
can
This was
carry
a
on
long one.
doing some daft shit on the internet. Well, it needs to be a long one because after the technical issue we had last week.
Oh, yeah. We never really acknowledged that either.
Yeah, well,
Sorry about that.
This is why he's not here this week
Yeah,
from behind the camera.
Been banned. But yeah, drop some follows. We are slowly building. It's gradual. We're getting much more engagement, which is a good thing, obviously. Like I say, we want to get people involved with the episode. So once we get a steady stream, we can start getting your hear me out. And if you see a random video, it hasn't even got to be related to anything on that video. If you think of a hear me out, just ping us a DM, ping us a message on a video.
And there's a very good chance it's a lot more interesting than what half the shit is that we spout, to be honest. So get your hear me outs in, get your suggestions in, and get your controversial topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as always, if you're struggling with anything, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
We're not experts, but we will try our best to help. That's the whole point of this. Just to try and help. If we can help one person, it's worth doing this, isn't it?
100%.
So, other than that, I'm out of here. See you in a bit.
Peace.
Peace.